Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we are playing what I'm calling the Rakdos Handoff, which is a Rakdos deck featuring a 3-card win combo. Can we make this 3-card combo go off on a reliable basis? Stay tuned to find out. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, a proud supporter of Captain Caveman, Dr. Yukon SuckIt. Yes, thank you. Now before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon SuckIt. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck of my own creation. So let me tell you the story behind this. So last night I put out Golgari Invasion Control, and in the comments to that, Warman76 said, "Oh man, you missed out on an epic win where you had Render Inert, and somebody else had put out Archfiend to the Dross. And I could have easily just drained Archfiend to the Dross, and then on his next turn, he would have just immediately died." And I was like, oh, I never would have recognized that. That was a fantastic combo. You're my hero, Warman76. And then Marco comes back and says, can you please make a deck with the combo Archfiend of the Dross, Fateful Handoff, and Render Inert. So that's what we did. What I did is I grabbed those 3 cards and I hollowed out the husk of Xander big spells. And I thought, yep, this is it. We're going to put it all together. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards in the deck. I'm going to point out how it's supposed to work. And then we're going to take it out there and see if we can make this monkey work. All right, so we got Cathartic Pyre, which does 3 points of damage. Or discard up to 2 cards and draw that many cards. So there's the card draw. Riveteers Requisitioner gets you a treasure token. This is part of the 3-card combo. This guy puts out a treasure troll, which will get you a treasure and then lets you discard cards and draw cards. I don't really care about Kiki-Jiki, but Kiki-Jiki's almost never bad. But the other 2 abilities are what we're really looking for early on. Brotherhood in wipes the board. Fateful Handoff is part of our 3-card combo. Archfiend to the Dross is part of our 3-card combo. Big Score gets us mana and new cards, so help us to get to the 3-card combo. Graveyard Shift I put in here because a lot of times discard was forcing us to throw away Archfiend to the Dross, which allows us to go pull it back out. Plus it means we can also use it, afford to lose it, and then use the Graveyard Shift to bring it back. Invoke Despair helps us to draw cards as well as screwing over people. Burn down the house just because it's awesome. We could put out 3 devils or do burn down 5 points of damage to each creature in Planeswalker, which is not enough to kill the Archfiend, so that's awesome. And a nice collection of lands, including ones that you can cycle as card draw. So as you can see, there's a ton of card draw. We got a lot of board wipes in here, and the ability to get a bunch of mana. And let's go through the 3-card combo here. So Archfiend to the Dross comes out as a flying 6/6. You lose an oil counter. He comes out with 4 oil counters. Every turn, you lose an oil counter on him. And if during the beginning of your upkeep, you have no oil counters on him, you lose the game. So what you do is you get that guy out. Then use Fateful Handoff to just give it to your opponent. You draw cards equal to the mana value of the target artifact or creature that you control, which in this case would be 4. So you're going to draw 4 cards. So if you're when you do a Hail Mary, you got those 2 cards, you're going to draw 4 more. Hopefully you'll get Render Inert in the foursome. Render Inert allows you to remove up to 5 counters off of it. So you put this guy out, hand it over with that guy, and this guy, you remove the oil counters from him. And there's nothing he could do other than kill the Archfiend as quickly as possible. Hopefully he won't have the ability to do it. All right, so that's it. We're going to go try to make this work. But before we do so, let's say our prayers. Black King Toxro, who lives in the dark chambers of our heart, please hear our prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. All right, playing against Caamora. Caamora. All right. Making you pronounce a double A. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all I need is black. Red's just for fun. We just need one more card to get our super combo. I'm starting to think I'd like a little red at this point. Come on, big... Well, it's still just black. Not doing it. You sending somebody in there, Jim? Sonny Jim? Nope. Come on, red. I got the combo here. Did I just do it? That's sorcery. If I give it to him, let's see, that'll be 10. All right, he's got it. I'm going to get rid of 2 cards here. Let's get rid of these 2. All right, so he's got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, hopefully it's not 2 more. Down to 2. All right, come on. Pass it over. We got to get that combo going. You know it. You know it. One, two, three. And we win. Ha ha! Combo achieved. Victory. All right, we played against Carty. Carty. Wow, we have everything we need. That's all we have. We got 4 mana. We got exactly the combo. Hopefully he's not playing discard. All right, there he is. What are you going to do? Bounce. All right, good for you. Let's see if we can get this going. You should steal them. That's what you should do. Steal them. I gotta get rid of 2 cards now, huh? 1 and a 2. I'm not gonna be handing up another one anytime soon. Oh no, he's way too powerful. Oh, sorry, that was it right there. Womp womp. And we win. That's the combo again. Victory! We're playing against Scotty Moe of the Arkansas Moes, I think. Keep. Go get in your spot. Don't be pooping on my grass. This guy's going to be a shooter. All right, so we got the 4, but yeah, if I put out the Archfiend and Dross, he's just going to kill it. I'll give up that one. Much better. Okay. I can afford to go get him back from the graveyard. It looks like I'll have to. Here they come. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. All in. Go get them, boys. Whatever. All right, so now Shouldered's going to be dead. Nice. So looking for our third card. That's cool. That's not it. And we win anyway. Suck it, Scotty Moe. Suck it. All right, I'm playing against SocialPlatypus. There you go. Lounge around there, my friend. Okay, we're looking for card number 3 while we're at it. We're not getting there. See what he does about that. We're down the house. All in. Go get him, Huey. That's not cool. I think it's ginormous. All right, that was the Thunderdome. He's down to 2. And we win. Suck it, SocialPlatypus. Suck it. Alright, we're playing against Addonexxus. That's a good mix of lands. Alright, I'm good with this. Come on, Don. We came here to play. Touch the precious. I'll put out this other one. That's a lot of white. Treasure troll. Let's see if he's got an answer for one of these guys. Okay, you're going to get all super big here in a second. All right, nice. Nothing. You don't have an answer for it. At least not yet. All right, we just need one more card. Let's just wait. So I can kill Nick's turn by just using Kiki Cheeky. Okay, well, if I use it, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll need a 7th, so I can't do it. That's if I got lucky. And we win. Victory. All right, so here we are with the Rakdos Handoff, and it was pretty good. So, looking at my win rate on this, I only got like a 33%. It means I only won 1 out of every 3 games I played, right? It sucked. And the reason why is because this deck, being a combo deck, was incredibly fragile to discard and counter spells. Just horribly so. And especially because it was a 3-card combo. You get out the Archfiend of the Dross, and then maybe I gave it to somebody one time. And then when I went to go for the 3rd one, which was to Render Inert, it would just protect the Archfiend of the Dross. So then they just had the ability to have this big 6/6 they were flying around with me doing nothing. Yeah, or they'd counter one of the spells. It would just be a big loss. And I had 4 of each of them in my thing, but despite all of the card draw I packed this thing with, it was hard getting all 3 all of the time that you needed to make things happen. So you really only had one good shot at it, and it could be kind of dicey. But there was a lot of mana being generated by this deck, and so we did have the ability to potentially do everything in one shot. It took 11 mana, but it actually happened more times than you needed to, or than you would think it would. All right, so anyways, let's go back. What is the MVP of this deck? In this particular deck, it was Big Score because it was the engine that was getting you those extra treasure tokens, which helped to get that 11 you needed to be able to do all 3 cards at the same time, as well as ditching 2 cards or ditching 1 card and getting 2 cards out of the deal. Hopefully the 1 or 2 missing cards you're looking for out of your 3-card combo. All right, was this deck competitive? Not in the least. But, so it wasn't in the least. It was not competitive. I beg somebody, please, to make this deck better. Make it better, okay? Number 2, was it fun? And, no, not really. Because, I'm going to say it was interesting, and totally it was interesting. But as far as the fun was, see, here's my problem with it. Is that sure, we could wipe the board, and we'd go digging through our library looking for cards. But most of the time, we're just spending our time just trying to wipe the board to keep ourselves from being killed and digging looking for cards. You weren't doing anything with your deck that was interesting other than looking for your 3-card combo. So it really wasn't that fun. And lastly, was it interesting? Yeah, totally it was. It was cool putting out the Archfiend of the Dross, handing it over to somebody, and then making him so that he would be dead on the next turn, and that would be it. People seem to really respect that. It was pretty cool. Also, it was nice when you couldn't get that together, and Archfiend of the Dross would just win the game for you anyway, because it's a flying powerhouse, and that was pretty awesome. But altogether, this was an experiment in that 3-card combo that we were asked to look into. This was my implementation, which was the shell from Chandra Big Spells. And I thought that it worked pretty well. It did a good job. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. I believe it should have done better. But man, I just kept getting paired up against discard, which was the freaking worst. So anyways, let's do that up. Was it competitive? No. Was it fun? Not really. Was it interesting? Yeah. So I'm going to give this deck a B+, just because it was worth playing. I felt like it had potential, but it's definitely not going to win you any championships there. All right, so if you decide to play with this deck, I hope you make it better and share it with me. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, screw you guys, I'm going home. Bye.